This, huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Until you see it.
I don't know when it's turned on.
Okay.
Probably have to refresh this.
Okay. It is live now.
Wow, yeah, it's on, huh? Okay, I guess we are live. But I don't see the comments yet, so we're getting there. Ah, there we go. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Hello, people. Yep, so this is Jesse here at Triangle English, and we are live. We are getting started soon. Wow, okay, more people. Oh, hi. It's hard to get comfortable here at the desk. Sorry for being so late today. There were problems with the office, problems with technology, problems with all kinds of things. But hey, we're live now, and I am here. I don't know who's watching. I have no idea. But if anybody has questions, feel free to write something in the comments. I will answer your questions. Just making sure it's working. Yeah, it's totally working. Hello. It is busy here. Hey, more people. Yay. There's nothing. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. Now I'm seeing the comments. Okay. Hello. I see Chung Le. Hello. I'm probably mispronouncing your name, but I see it. Huh? Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, now I'm seeing it. Hello. Hi, people. Din Hu Tuan and Yung Win Tuan. Nice to meet you. So after we get this going and get this really started, well, you know, I'm open to answering any questions, but I'll share some tips about learning English in a little bit. Just refreshing my feed here. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? You're seeing Jesse destroy technology by accident. That's interesting. I don't know if there's anybody new out there, but probably you may have not heard of me. Oh, there's people speaking in Vietnamese. Oh, sorry, I don't understand the comments if they're in Vietnamese. You should try typing in English, huh? But anyway, yeah. My name is Jesse. I work here at Triangle English. I'm an English teacher here in Vietnam, Saigon. Been living here for like almost 3 years now. 3 years. And this is what I do. No, we're doing it live now.
Oh, okay.
You can come say hi if you want.
Just
Mm.
you can stay next to Jesse and say hi to everybody.
Yeah, sure. We got one teacher who just walked in. Come over here. You see how this works? So I'm seeing a live thing of myself, but it's actually recording through the phone.
Oh, okay.
It's got a 10-second lag. You'll show up in a few seconds.
All right.
Yeah. But they can see you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There he is. Hey,
that is
everybody.
interesting.
This is one of the teachers we got here. His name is Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have to make you feel awkward. You can.
Yeah, that's okay.
yeah.
That's all right.
Nah, it's all good. We got 24 people now. There. Now I see you. The 10-second lag is so weird.
Yeah, it is so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a little camera shy, but hey, usually we all are. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, hello, Jane. Hello, Nhi Phuong. Hello. Do I like to drink beer? To be honest, actually, no. I don't like beer very much. But when I do drink something, I usually drink something that tastes a little bit different. Hello, Chan Tutu. Oh, hello, Twit Chan. No, Chan. I'm destroying the name. Hello. Where else do I teach? I don't teach anywhere else, actually. I teach only here at Triangle English. That's a good question, though. This is a company, an English center it's kind of a new English center based here in Saigon. Hello, Tanya. I like your icon. Wow, people. Hello, people. Hi. Wow, it's starting to gain traction now. Hi. Does anybody have a question? A question besides hi, teacher, huh? Uh-huh. Do you like karaoke? I have tried to sing in karaoke, I think 6 times total. And to be honest, the karaoke places that I have been at did not have any songs in English, except for one song. They had "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," and actually I don't really like that song very much, and it's not fun to sing in karaoke. So after 6 times trying to do karaoke, I'm okay. But they have lots of beer there, so that made it more fun. Now, okay, some people ask me about tips for learning English, and probably one of the most common things that people want to learn is vocabulary, right? People want to learn more words. The best way that I can suggest to learn new words is by reading books, really. If you read books in Vietnamese, you're not going to learn new words in English. It's better to try to find a topic. That's the number one thing. If you want to learn new words, you need to find a topic that is interesting, such as movies or science or, let me see, I love animals. I love to learn about animals. So I always read about animals whenever I can. And when I have a topic like that that's very interesting to me, then I like to read more about that topic. And as I get deeper and deeper into the topic, I discover new words that I don't know about. And sometimes I have to use a dictionary or ask a friend if they know what the word means. And then that's how I learn. And then I try to use the words that I found either in writing, for my own writing, or when I'm talking to people. I like to use a new word just to see if they know it. It's a good way for you guys to learn. I see some questions. Van Lin asks, you want to communicate in English, but cannot. Can I teach you? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, hello Huyn Chang. And my favorite movie, okay, sure. My favorite movie, you never heard of it, but it's called The Dark Crystal. Nobody knows what movie that is. It's a very old American movie. But a more recent movie that I enjoy very much is The Avengers. You know, what were those characters? The Hulk and Captain America and Iron Man, a bunch of those. They were a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoyed that movie. Whereas Kale is teaching upstairs. Thank you for asking. Kale is another teacher that works here at Triangle English. He's a good friend of mine, and he's not here for the live stream because he's teaching a class. How to good at writing English. Similar to vocabulary. If you want to improve your writing skill, you need to read books. In the past, I used to do work with fixing books. I was an editor. People would send me a book in English, of course, and my job was to fix the grammar and fix the spelling mistakes and do many things. I have to fix it and repair and correct. And the advice I would give to many writers is that if they want to improve, they need to read more. There's a lot of, it's not just for new words, it's also for learning how words are put together and how they do that stuff. How can you learn vocabulary? I'm going to hear this a lot, aren't I? Whatever words you do learn, such as from books or movies, especially movies with English subtitles, you need to write them down and you need to try to use them. You have to use them in conversation with your friends, with your teachers, everybody. Bye-bye. See you later. These are good questions. Anybody have another question? A lot of people ask me not only about vocabulary, but they ask me how to generally learn English more effectively. And I didn't mention it yet, but actually I remember that I didn't remember to tell you guys that I'm from America, actually. I'm a native English speaker from the USA. I come from New York. And that is important because it means that English is my native language. And that means I didn't study. I didn't learn English by studying. That means that I am not actually the best teacher for teaching you how to learn methods, how to learn English. If you want to learn English, if you want to learn vocabulary, if you want to do a lot of things about English improvement, then you need to speak to somebody who did study English and they were successful. Many teachers I know in Saigon are not native speakers, but they teach very well because they learned in the past. They learned how. My focus is pronunciation. I and some of my other teachers and my team like to focus on correcting mistakes and making natural pronunciation and how to improve things like that. That is something that I can help you with a lot. But in terms of methods for learning English, the best thing I can tell you is read English books, watch movies where they speak English, listen to music, podcasts, radio, things where they speak English and you can listen. That is the best way to improve everything. I see some more questions here. Okay. Do I have a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend, but I do have a wife. One wife is enough. Let's see. Hello, Tung Chung. I probably don't say your name well, but hi, hello. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Looking at the feed, I'm seeing I see 45 people are watching this. Wow, that's quite a lot. Hello, everybody. Hello, 45 people looking at me right now. Probably the biggest group of people I've been with in a long time. English grammar is complicated, that's right. English grammar is very complicated because there are many, many rules, and many rules are broken. There's many exceptions. English is a complicated language in general because there are many different kinds of English that people speak around the world. Mostly it's the same. They can understand each other. Hi. But they have different styles and different methods of speaking. So when you say English grammar is complicated, yeah, of course it is. And that's because the grammar and the language and the vocabulary is a mix of many languages from all around the world. So it makes things, sometimes it makes things really hard. Sorry. Let me see. Oh, yes, to confirm, yes, I did get married. Huh? How about that? Can you see that? Yeah, some time ago. Shh. Let me see. Some students ask me, can I learn English in 3 months? My simple answer is no, you cannot. If you try to learn English in 3 months, then the only way that's possible is if you study every day, and if you, that means watching movies, listening to books, reading books, listening to music every day, okay? And even if you do that and take a class for 3 months, if you start at 0, I don't know. 6 months is probably a better number to look at. 1 year, 12 months is much better to aim at, because let me tell you something. I know that many people will say that you can learn English in 3 months, and I don't think that that is accurate. My language is complicated, and you have to practice. What that means is you have to practice continually. Practice makes perfect. It means you have to practice every day. You can't, even if you practice for 3 months, you will improve. But the question is usually, can I speak English in 3 months? And no, I don't think so, but it depends. Everybody's different. So let's see. This Sunday, New Year? No, sorry, there will not be an English club this Sunday because lots of people want to party and lots of people don't want to come to practice English during that time. And actually, none of the teachers are available to do it, so sorry. For New Year this year, Sunday, no English club. And let's see, Din Hu Tuan. If I don't mind, could you correct my CV? That's a good question. I don't do CV correction, but Triangle English is going to do that in the future. So the best thing you can do is if you send a message to the fan page, to Triangle English fan page, and then the staff will talk to you about that, okay? We're gonna open a service for that pretty soon. Hello, people. Lots of shy people. Wow, we have more than 50 people watching here. This is amazing. Technology is cool. Bigger than any class I've ever had. So, yep, although since you mentioned the English club, that's a good thing. Actually, Triangle English, we have a free English club that happens every Sunday, except for big holidays like New Year or Christmas and stuff like that. Now, when they want to come to the English club, it's free. You just arrive. We have it right here at Triangle English, the language center here, and we often get together and go to a cafe that's around the corner. So if you want to come to the English club, you should follow the fan page, and then you can see if there are if the English club is happening or not, and then we can just it's good to register online. The more people we know are coming, then we can actually prepare for that. So basically, send us a message and we can prepare an English club, but it will happen after this Sunday. Let's see. What do you like or hate? Whoa, lots of questions. Hold on. What do I like or hate about Vietnamese people? And you want an honest answer, huh? Okay. Well, I find that Vietnamese people are the same as people anywhere else in the world. And what that means is that in my time in Vietnam, and I've lived in Vietnam for almost 3 years, I meet many good people, but I meet many bad people too. That is the honest answer, okay? Improve speaking skills. Do you practice speaking? Sally Nguyen. If you want to improve your speaking skills, you need to practice speaking. That's the only advice there is for that. Huang Huynh asks, which district do I live in Ho Chi Minh City now? I live in Saigon. I currently live in District 2. Hai Yin. What is my favorite food? Okay. My favorite food, it's a good question. It's probably, I forgot what my favorite food is. I remember, bagels. I will post a picture of my favorite food because very soon for Tet holiday, I'm gonna go back to my hometown and the next person asks me, Hiu Chong Chan. Hi teacher, where are you from? I'm going back to my hometown in New York pretty soon for Tet holiday. And when I am home, I'm going to eat my 2 favorite foods. One are bagels with cream cheese. You don't have it here in Saigon. Not common, very uncommon. And my other favorite food is something called a burrito. It's a Mexican food from Mexico. It is a very common food in the USA, both bagels and burritos. We will post pictures of that after the live stream so that if people want to see pictures, you know what I'm talking about. Make a note right here. Bagels and burritos. I will happily share all of my favorite foods with you guys. Hello, Linda. With you, but you only see my chin. Oh, all right. Let me see here. Yeah, I've got a really big chin, don't I? Huh? Sorry about that. Meaning I'm leaning too close to it, huh? So somebody asked me, where is Triangle English, right? Right here, Triangle English is where the English Club is. And if you want to come check it out, we're here in District 9. We're very close to the highway, actually, really close to the high-tech park in District 9. If I pronounce the address in Vietnamese, you will not understand me. But I will post a link in the description. All of the information is right there if you want to find us. And then you can come by and say hello. Thuy Linh Nguyen says, I'm lovely, huh? Maybe. Maybe not. Around, please. There's a camera. People come, people go. Lovely. Yes. We also have a website here, actually. Yeah, how many Americans have you spoken to, Vu? The way I speak is actually very true. So, okay, wow, I'm seeing lots of things. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of things at the same time. Okay, one question, I'll be right with everybody. So, about the fan page, right? We also have a website that's available if you want to find out more information. I'm seeing some people ask me about where we are, when we are open and stuff like that. triangleenglish.vn. That's it. You just find us, okay? And we'll post a link in the description as well so you can find us. Says, I don't speak normally like you talk to other Americans. Why don't you speak normally? I understand. The way I speak. I'm using my teacher voice right now because I don't expect everyone who's watching to really be able to follow me as quickly as I normally speak, because Americans can speak very quickly. And right now, I'm just having fun, really. But I've been teaching for more than 7 years, and actually my teacher voice is slowly becoming my normal voice. How can I speak EL like foreigner? I don't know what EL is. Do I miss my family in New York when I work in Vietnam? Yeah, sometimes. But that's why I go back to visit them once per year, usually around Tet holiday, and then I go back. And then I come back to Vietnam. Me, nah. Hey, I think I recognize you. Long time no see, I guess. Your picture is very small. I think I remember you, though. Yeah, you should come by and say hello again. Would I like to sing an English song? No, I would not. So I am not a singer, and actually a lot of Americans don't like to sing, especially when a lot of people are listening. But hey, if you guys really want to listen to Jesse sing a song, then we'll make a post about that and we'll focus on that another time. But right now, I'm not prepared. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Someone's asking me if I learn Vietnamese because I stay in Vietnam for a long time. That's right. I learn Vietnamese a little bit. I think Vietnamese is khó quá. It's very difficult for me. So what that means is even after almost 3 years of practicing and learning Vietnamese in Vietnam, it's still actually very difficult. I know what it's like for you guys when you are trying to learn English and you tell me it's very difficult. Oh, yeah, I understand. Can you tell me something for how to prepare for an interview? Okay? We had an interview workshop here at Triangle English a few weeks ago, actually. And probably we are going to do that more often. If anybody wants to practice for an interview, somebody asked before about a CV and for editing, or if you want to practice not only CV, but also practice an interview, we have a workshop for that. The best thing to do is tell us that that's what you want to do, and we will organize another workshop. Sounds like fun to me. But as for interviews over this live stream, my basic advice for you, because after the workshop, I noticed many things that many Vietnamese people need help with. And the first thing I noticed with a lot of Vietnamese people coming to our workshop is they didn't look dressed correctly. Very few people were wearing clothes that were suitable for an interview. So, one piece of advice, if you want to have an interview, dress like you want the job. Number 2 is bring a CV, a copy with you. It's always good to be over-prepared. Bring paperwork and documents with you, even for practice, even for that. And if you're going to want more advice about one-on-one interviews and stuff like that, like I said, there's a workshop, but we will probably host a kind of service for that too. But it's based entirely on what you need. If you want to come with us, if you have questions about how to learn or special needs, then you can just come say hello, come join us, and you can tell us what you think, and maybe we can help you. And I see Quang Min, I remember you. Bubble, that's right, Bubble. I remember you very well. Let's see, learn English at Triangle English. Yep, I'm a beginner person. If there's anybody who's interested in learning English with us, whether you are a beginner, an intermediate, middle level, or advanced, if you have any questions about how to learn, about how the classes work, the best thing you can do is just call and make an appointment and just come here. And we have all the information right here. Let's see, that's a long one. Center, but I didn't have a chance to join because I just moved to live in another province, so I hope you and some teachers can live don't understand, to talk and learn something. We will get together. Okay? I don't know. Thank you for the comment. I don't fully understand. Can I post a lesson? Some people ask me if I can post lessons on the fan page. Well, we post tips every once in a while. We like to keep the fan page interesting. For full lessons, hey, there's classes for that, but we always want to share things that we think are useful for you. It's always good to share information and tips and videos and all kinds of things to help with, so you can get better with that. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's too many things. Wow, many questions at the same time. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, there's a problem with this actually, because it's not showing all the comments. There's too many. Sorry, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Ty, do you know how to fix this? Okay, there's some questions just went down really fast, so I'm gonna try to find them, but right now I can only answer the ones that I see. So 1 minute, we'll try to get to everybody. So what is most important to study English? I call it exposure. The word exposure, and we will write that in the post-it notes as well. Exposure means listening and practicing and speaking English every day. It doesn't mean you need to take a class every day, but that helps. It means that you need to listen to music every day. You need to watch watch movies every day. You need to try reading books in English every day. That is how you improve. The most important thing is exposure, and that applies to pronunciation, grammar, everything. If you want to improve your pronunciation, I'll give you one tip. The most important thing I find for most Vietnamese is that the final sound, okay? The final sound in Vietnamese is not really there, and it's the most common mistake that I see everybody always do. You need to, my basic advice for everybody who asks me how to improve their pronunciation is that you need to try to listen very hard for the last sound in every word. We'll give you some examples with that after this. But for example, I guess I can show the word cup. You call it kok, right? You drink from a cup, right? I don't say cup. Cup. That is actually not accurate. It's not really accurate to say that way. It's better to try to say it cup. It's a P at the end of the word. If you say cup, then foreigners will understand you much more clearly than if you say cup. Yeah, fluently. So I'm seeing some people, all right. I'm seeing some people asking questions about fluently, the word fluently. So the last question that I have time to answer for tonight is about fluency, learning English fluently. The word fluent means that you understand English 100%, that you don't need a dictionary, and that you can speak at a natural speed and understand people at a natural speed. Now, that means 10 years of speaking and practice. Fluently is a very high goal for most people. And if you want to speak fluently, I'm going to tell you, based on most of my experience with a lot of students, that means studying for a long time. However, if you want to speak well, speak good enough for foreigners to understand you, that's very different. That's not the same as fluent. That's probably 1 or maybe 2 years of hard work, of practice. And you can notice a very big improvement if you are practicing for even just 6 months. Maybe a year, you'll notice a big difference. So, okay, yeah, this is a live stream, and I'm sorry that we started late, but actually a half an hour has already passed. It's already finished. And now I'm running out of time, and we have to move on to the next thing. So, right now I have to turn it off, and I have to say thank you, everybody. We're going to do this more later, but right now I want to say thank you, everybody, for stopping in, and... Okay, yeah, it's still going. Okay. Yep, thank you one more time, and keep studying.